Hey there everyone, Patriot36 back to finally finish up part 9 of 9 of this series. Sorry about the delay. I am having to reshoot this since the original video was a little bit below the quality standard that I liked, and I always want to present the best videos for everyone. So just a couple of things before I show the backpack there. And missing from my previous food pack was a grande size Snickers bar. So this is actually cut in 2 pieces, which is great again if you want to share this or split it with somebody. So you know, there's a lot of times in life, especially in an urban setting, where we are not alone, where we're with friends or coworkers or family or whatever, or we might just have to take care of you know, somebody that we run into on the street, or not have to, but sometimes out of the goodness of our hearts. So anyhow, that's just kind of along with my philosophy there. If you know, you have to split something, there it is. Also missing last time, I had my little rim oil that I couldn't find before, and so I did add that to the kit. It's a 1 fluid ounce, and I picked this up over at Walmart. So I just wanted to add that. So you're probably wondering, hey, what does Patriot keep all this stuff in? And you might be surprised that it's not a Maxpedition pack. It's nothing tactical, and it's nothing special. Although I've got some, you know, pretty nice pieces of equipment here. Some of them, some are generic, but some are pretty nice. The backpack itself is fairly generic. This is just something that I picked up over at Target. I've had this for 6 or 7 years now, and I think it was 15 or 18 bucks on sale. And you know, this thing's holding up really well. I don't have a single tear on it. You know, the seams, nothing's giving away. So it's holding up pretty well. Now, you can see here, you know, I've got sufficient shoulder straps, nothing special. And I'm going to zoom in just a little bit for you guys. So nothing special there. I've got some attachment points here. Now on the waist, these provide no support vertically at all. This is just a little bit of lateral support, so it's not rocking back and forth this way, or coming off of your back this way. So it's just to support. But you know, at the 20-pound mark or the 23-pound mark, we really don't need a whole lot. Now, part of the reason that I'm using this pack is because sometimes I have to leave this in my vehicle and run into the store. You know, I try not to leave anything expensive in my vehicle. If I do, I typically cover it up. But I don't want anything high profile. If I have to take this with me into the store, I don't want to have a tactical expedition pack of some type, or Maxpedition with Molly all over it, and my military gear hanging on the webbing. I just don't want that kind of attention. So that's part of the reason that I went with such a subdued, you know, just a gray color. Kind of could be a sporting pack almost. Now it's got some nice points here for water bottle on the outside. A full 32 ounce, or actually a 38 ounce bottle will fit in these side pockets. And that would be for my Guyot Design canteen and my Nalgene bottle, or anything else I want to put in there. This pocket right here, which really isn't a pocket, it's just an opening where this mesh material is, that's where I keep my head net, because I can get to it really quick. There's nothing holding it in, I just reach in and pull that out. On the inside, it does have a pocket here in the main compartment for a water bladder, but I don't use a water bladder for this type of a kit. For a mountain biking kit or a sports kit or something like that, I like water bladders. But for this type of a thing where I'd be pulling my water bottle out every day to wash it, to wash it and clean it, I just don't need the hassle of a water bladder. So they have their place, just not in this type of kit. Now also, you can see I mentioned earlier that I use a lot of freezer bags. I've got 2 large ones and 2 small ones inside this pocket, just at the ready. So if I run out of room and I have to take some of my kit, I can bunch it together and stick it in one bag group inside of this. Inside the smaller pocket, you know, again, a real, you know, yellow, bright colors. It just looks like a college kid's backpack or something like that. So nothing special there. And it does have some compression, or I guess what they would do is limit the amount of expansion on the pack, and these are on both sides. And it also has some reflective material, or some reflective stitch, all the way around the outside. It's probably showing up a little bit on camera, but when you hit that with a flashlight in a dark room, it lights up. So I actually kind of like that. Even if I had a Maxpedition pack or something like that, I'd probably put a couple of reflective pieces on it just to make it quick to spot. So all I'm going to do now is load this up really quick, and we'll put it on the scale so that you guys can see what it weighs. And I think I'll pause right here and save our video time for other things. Be right back. Okay guys, we're back again. As you can see, I've loaded out my my backpack, and you can see the Guyot Design water bottle over there in the left-hand pocket from our perspective, from the camera's perspective, and my 32-ounce Nalgene bottle, full of water by the way. And down here is my cell phone, my wallet, my windmill lighter, and the 2 AAA batteries that we looked at earlier. Everything else that you saw spread out on the floor is now in this pack. So I'm just going to go out there, I'll turn it sideways for you guys so that you can see. This did fill out. It gets pretty thick in this direction because those clothes are you know, kind of pushing out the jacket, the windbreaker, and so on. But you know, also this is listed as a 2450 cubic inch pack. I think they probably stretched that figure a little bit, but anyhow, it does what I need it to do. If I wanted to add much more to this, I'd probably have to go to a larger pack. But right now, in winter configuration, this is the heaviest that this pack ever is. In the summertime, the clothes come out, but I typically carry a little bit more water. Now the water isn't as bulky as the clothes, so the weight stays about the same, but the bulk decreases. So what I'd like to do is pan out for you guys and put this on the electronic scale, and just to kind of show you what this is coming in at. You've probably seen this electronic scale in other videos, so we'll turn it on and let it zero out. And we're zeroed out now. This is set 2 pounds right now, and it's going to fluctuate a little bit as I'm holding this. You can see I'm going to have to bring this up some. Now it's fluctuating because I'm shaking a little bit, but it's about 22 pounds. And just to show you guys, you know, we're not cheating or anything like that. Yes, the water bottle is full of water. And everything's in here, including my spare magazine for my Glock pistol, clothes bundle, and my bulky glasses that I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with those yet. And up here in the front pocket is my tool kit that you guys saw earlier. That's up here, easily accessible, because I use it a lot, along with my GPS. And also my Gerber tool is right up front in this pocket. So anyhow, that's it guys. We're finally finished with the series. Thanks for looking, and appreciate your comments. Bye for now. Catch you later.